Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. So in today's video, I'm going to change the sound acoustics in our office. Now the sound in here isn't perfect, but it's really not that bad. But I want to improve it a little bit more because I do my voiceovers in here and I want the sound to be as best as possible. Plus I shoot these videos in here as well. I am using a Zoom 1HN recorder on a lav mic, and that does cut down on a lot of the echoing. It's not a shotgun mic that's on the camera or placed anywhere else. I prefer lav mics just because it's right on your person and I think it gets really good sound. Plus it's on a separate device, so I can actually walk around and go around the room, or as I'm recording my mobile detailing jobs, I can walk around the vehicle and still get nice crisp audio. Now it's better outdoors, of course, because the best acoustics are out there. There's no echo, there's nothing for the sound to bounce off of when you're just outside. But in an office like this, we have a lot of walls and not a lot of soft things for the sound to absorb or get caught in. So here's the options that we have. Now I'm gonna do things on a budget. I don't have a lot of money to spend on expensive acoustic boards and things like that to go on the walls and to make them look nice, and I don't have time to build them myself. So here's what I did. I purchased these cheaper foam panels, and this actually came in a pretty large pack. I forget how many I have here, either 12 or 24 of them, and I got the 2-inch, so they're a little bit thicker. And I have to say that these are pretty good quality. Now for a YouTuber who is not doing this on a super professional level like myself, this is perfect. They're cheap, and I'm going to put them on my wall here, and for my needs, they're going to be great. Now I can already tell that I put these around the room and it already changed the sound of the room. Not yet, of course. I actually have them still on the floor here, but I placed them around in different areas to see what it would sound like, and it definitely improved the sound quality. Now we also purchased these. These are called bass traps. So these are going to catch the longer wave frequencies, so you have your deeper bass, and this will absorb it, while these will catch the little higher frequencies that bounce off the walls pretty quickly, and they add that tinny, echoey sound to your audio, and you don't want that. Those sound effects were bad, right? Ugh, I won't do that again, sorry. So what we're gonna do with these, I got 4 of them. Ideally, you want a ton of these in your room if you really want to deaden the sound. But you don't want to deaden it completely. There's different preferences for recording. If you're doing voiceovers professionally, if you're a voice actor, then you want the perfect studio, but that's not what we're doing. This is on a budget. This is just small YouTube channel stuff here, and I want to provide some cheaper alternatives for you guys. Now, altogether with the prices, these are fluctuating all the time. So at the time right now, the 2-inch foam panels that we purchased, I think they're around $36 for, I'm thinking it was a 24 pack. They've already changed on Amazon, so the prices are going up and down. Same with the bass traps. They were pretty cheap. I think they were like $18 to $20 for a pack of 4, but again, the prices are always fluctuating. I'll put the links to these down below. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to do a couple of sound tests, and then we're going to show you how we're going to put these up on the walls, and doing so easily and on a budget, because if you are renting a place, you don't want to be gluing these to the wall permanently. You want to be able to take them with you. So let's hear what the room sounds like right now. We'll do a clap test. So you can hear little higher frequencies bouncing off here, and I'm not going to put any on the ceiling, but it would be ideal to put them on the ceiling as well. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. Now, you can get these construction paper sheets pretty cheap, and I have a bunch here that I'm going to glue on the back of this. Why? Well, because nothing sticks to this very well. The only thing that does is hot glue. So I'm going to hot glue this poster thick card stock paper onto the back here, pretty much center it, and then I'll be able to just put double stick tape or take packing tape and roll it in on itself and then tape that to the wall, because that will stick to the wall pretty well, but it doesn't stick to this foam. Same goes with the bass traps. I'm going to probably slice these in half, and then they will go on either side, or I can just fold it and hot glue it right in place there. That actually might work out really, really well. So let's do that, and then we will put them up on the walls, and then we'll do another sound test and see how the room sounds. So here's what I found to work really, really well. So I flip the foam over, I take the little construction cardstock paper and I have the hot glue gun ready, and I basically put a ton of beads of hot glue really quick, and work quickly because the hot glue does dry very fast. Apply it, flip it over to a nice flat surface, and just make sure to press the paper on to the foam, and it dries extremely fast. And now it's glued on really, really well. These are very light, so you don't need to go crazy hot gluing every single square inch of the paper. Once it's dry, it's staying on there. It's not going anywhere. So I'm going to do this to all of these panels, and then we'll have a nice surface to tape to the wall. So here's what we're doing. I'm simply rolling up some packing tape like this and just putting it right in the center. I'm not going to overload it with tape because these will hang on the wall just fine. All right, guys, so has the sound changed? A little bit. Yeah, much, much better. Now, granted, I could put stuff on the ceiling, but I actually did kind of run out of panels. I only got 12 of them, but they are 2-inch thick. So they're actually really, really nice quality panels. And I didn't measure everything perfectly to put them on the walls, as you see here in the back. It's not perfect, but that's okay. This is a temporary setup anyway. I just wanted to treat it just enough to make it sound much better, and I think that it does. It eliminates a lot of the crazy higher frequency echoes that you hear that bounce off the corners of the walls here. And this area that I talk in actually has the most panels that are on the walls here in the corner. So things are not going to be bouncing and echoing too much off into the distance here because I'm talking into this area, and there's not a lot of surface area here for the sound to bounce off of. It's actually mostly going into the panels on the wall. So it worked out really, really well. If I need to get more, I'll just get another dozen and continue to put them around the room, and it will get better and better. But for now, this is perfect for my voiceovers and talking to you guys. So guys, if you want to get your hands on these panels, again, I'll link them down below. The prices are always changing, the styles are always changing on these panels, but you can get these type of ridged panels, or you can get the egg crate style. I don't really know if one is better than the other, but that's up to you. The thicker they are, the better though. Don't get the 1-inch ones, get 2 or 3-inch thick panels, and definitely invest in those bass traps in the corner. You can actually either completely line the corner with them or put them a couple of feet apart in the corners, and that will actually trap a lot of the bass tones that are going to reverberate off those corners and really eliminate that horrible sound that you get with those echoes. So right now I am really happy with this setup, and I like the way that looks in the back there. All right, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, like it, share it with others who may enjoy it. And don't forget to subscribe and click that bell. That way you get notifications each time these videos drop and you don't miss stuff. And definitely check out our other channel, Miranda Detailing. That is our main channel. We have a ton of automotive detailing videos, interior, exterior, tutorials, how-tos, and much, much more. And this channel is kind of a personal offshoot of that, to show you guys a little bit of the behind the scenes filming and equipment that we use, and also showing you tutorials on how to edit and a bunch of other YouTube related stuff. So stay tuned, guys. I hope you have a great day. We'll see you next time. Take care.